Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you how you share products with your partners using the Partner Management feature in the SQARP platform. In order to share products to your partners, you first need to create products in the SQARP platform. First step is to go to My Partners in the left-hand side menu in the platform. In this view, you can see your already added partners if you have any, or you can create new partnerships and also accept invites from your partners. Let's create a new partner. You start by filling in some basic information on your partner, such as the partner name. We're going to go with Bygghamma Test Partner in this case. You select the owner of the partnership if you want to. You select the market, and you select the currency connected to that market. And if you want to, you can upload a partner logo, which makes the profile look a lot nicer. Let's do that. All right. So next step is if you want to add some partner information, which is pretty much just information to your contact person, the name, email address, and phone number if you want to keep it here. The benchmarking price list we will skip for now. The partner pricing we will also skip for now. But we do want to choose or configure a custom delivery method. In this list, you can find the existing delivery methods we have in the SQARP library. Just search for your partner and select. Now, if you can't find your partner here, there's an option for you to press the Can't Find Your Partner button, which will lead you to a page where you can simply upload your partner's templates and data demands and send it to us. We will then start building this custom export for you for free, and it will take about 10-ish days. Let's set up the custom partner export. All right, so we're ready to create the partner. This might take a few moments. All right, the partner has been created. Now let's head on to the price list. In this view, you're going to add the products that you want to share with your partner, and you will also be able to set your partner's unique prices for your products. And there's two ways of doing this. I'm going to show you both. The first way is the one I recommend personally. It works easier if you're doing this in bulk and want to add several articles at once, basically. So to do that, we press Download Template. And a Excel template will be downloaded. Open this template. This is the price list template. In this template, we can see the current amount of articles we have in SQARP. In column A, we have the article numbers. In column B, the product titles. And in column C is the partner prices we will set. In column D, you can find recommended prices, including VAT. Column C is excluding VAT. Good to know. And you can't add or edit your recommended prices here. You do that when you create your products or when you edit products using the bulk editing template. Now, there's two things you have to do here. The first step is to make sure that the products you want to have in the price list is marked or are marked as true in column G, called in price list. And then the second step is to simply add the prices to each product in column C. And I have already prepared some prices here. So now let's save this template and go back to the platform and press Upload Price List. And here you simply drag and drop or choose your currently saved or recently saved price list. All right, the price list has been uploaded. Let's import it. So the products have now been uploaded. So in this view, you can see the article numbers of your products you uploaded, the amount, the product names, and the prices you added. Now, the second step to add products to your price list is by doing this directly in the UI without any templates. Simply press Add Products here. And in this view, you can find your products and you can choose your products simply by selecting them manually. And you can also, if you want to, search for articles in bulk. So by doing that, you can just head on to choose one of these types of references, which can be your article number, which we're going to go for right now. And then you going to want to click on exact match because we're going to search for more than one article number. And then in the search bar, I'm just going to copy and paste the article numbers. And I have some prepared right here. There we go. And we can just press Add to Selection, which will select all 6 articles, and then press Add Products. So as we can see, there has been a couple of more products added to the price list right here. The difference is that these products have no prices set. But if you want to, you can add prices and edit prices directly here in the UI. You simply press Edit Prices right here. And then you can, add your prices. And when you're done, you can press Save Prices. Now, this might take a while if you have more than, say, a couple of articles like we do right here. So if you want to bulk edit, I would recommend you to do this in the first step that I showed you, where you download a template and then upload an entire price list instead. In the next step, we are going to classify your products to fit your partner's mandatory requirements. First, head to the Data Delivery tab. The system will show the data state for each product as not classified, since the products are yet to be classified towards your partner's requirements. The following step is to simply classify with AI. Press the button. Now, in here, the AI will automatically assign each product to a partner category and classify the partner's unique attributes based on the available data you have added to SQARP. In the new window that opens, you can first of all choose your input data, language, which will be Swedish. Leave these two checked, partner categorization and partner attribute classification. If you want to add an internal comment so you can keep track of the job, you can do that. I'm going to just write test partner, data labs job. There we go. You will receive an estimated cost on how many credits this job will cost you to do. Run classification. So the automatic classification is now running. This might take a couple of minutes depending on how many articles you are classifying. You can now go to anywhere else in the platform if you want to look at some other products or just do some editing. And you can find your ongoing job down here in the Data Labs tab. And you will see that this job is currently ongoing. And once it's finished, you will find it here under Completed Jobs. The job has now been finished. We can see it here under Completed Jobs. And it took us about 4 minutes to do. So let's head on back to My Partners and find our newly created partner that we have right here. When you come back to your partner, you're going to land on the overview page. And you can see all the results here from your Data Labs job. Each product in the partnership will be in either one data state or another. And the two data states here are ready to share or manual action required. You can also see the categories breakdown where the AI has mapped each product to which category. So let's have a look here and see if this looks good. It probably does. And if it doesn't look good, if you want to check, for instance, what kind of articles you found in each category, you can simply open a node by pressing this little pen and paper here. And you will see the article itself and also which category it's in, and the requirements. Now, if we want to do a complete overview of all the articles, I'd suggest you to press Review All. Right here, we can see the required data from the partner. And in this case, there are a couple of products that hasn't filled all data requirements for this particular partner. And if we just want to see the missing data points, we can press Show Missing Only and select all. And as we can see, the missing data for some articles are packaging dimensions. Most have all the data that we need here, but there are 4 articles that are currently missing some packaging dimensions. And you can add this data by either going directly to the product pages in SQARP or using bulk editing templates where you can add all the data at once. And if you want to add it directly in the SQARP platform, you can just press the little I for a product, and then you open product page. And you will land on the product page where you can edit your product. In this case, we wanted to add some packaging dimensions, so we head on to the logistical tab. And as we can see, there are no packaging dimensions here, so we're just going to press Edit Section and add it right away. Since there are 4 articles here, I don't want to do it in the UI, so I'm going to download a bulk editing basic template and do it in bulk instead. All right, so now I have uploaded my bulk editing template and updated all the packaging dimensions. And as we can see, all the requirements are met with 100%, which means they are good to go. And the difference between requirements and completeness is that requirements is data that is required for you to fill in before you deliver the data to your partner. They probably won't accept your data if it's not filled with 100%. The completeness is more of a good to have measure, which is that the partner might have some extra, they might ask you for some more data and the AI will deliver it for you, but it doesn't have to be 100%. But it's good if it is, of course. So let's head on to the data delivery tab again. So now we can see that a new tab has shown up here called Reclassification Recommended. Now, this is for the 4 products we just uploaded or added packaging dimensions to. And this always happens when you do changes on your products in the SQARP platform, because there might be some valuable information that you add to your products, which means that you want to do a reclassification job. But in this case, we know that it's only packaging dimensions, so we can just press dismiss here. And we confirm and ignore. So we can see that all products are now ready to share 100%. They have all been categorized in a partner category. The requirements are met with 100%, and the completeness tab is also met with 100%. So let's do a sharing event and share the data to your partner. So first you select all your products and you press Create New Sharing Event. Quick wardrobe change for me. So in the new window that opens, we can see that there are different delivery methods to choose from. And we're going to go with the one that's pre-chosen for us, which in this case is the custom partner export. If the delivery method is checked as integrated, create your sharing event and you're done. Your products will now be shared with your partner. But in our case, the method is checked as custom partner export. And in this case, we're going to create our sharing event and download a pre-filled partner template under data sharing events. And first of all, we can write a little comment if we want to. This is just for ourselves to keep track. Let's go. So Big Hamma test partner export 22 articles. And then press yes, create sharing event. And go to sharing events. In this view, the sharing event is currently being created. This might take a couple of minutes depending on how large the scope of articles are. And we can see this little wheel is spinning here. We can just update a page to see if it's done. The sharing event is now complete. We have a little download button here. And if we click that, we're going to receive a zip file. And in this zip file, all the partner templates and different data amounts will be automatically pre-filled with your data to your specific partner. So all you have to do is open this zip file. We can do that. And in the zip file, you will have an output folder. In this folder are all the templates that your partner is going to need in order to build your assortment. So just save these and send it to your contact person at your partner. And that's it. That's all you have to do in order to share your products with your partners using SQARP's Partner Management feature. Have a good one.